My name is Helen, and I'm going to make Polish potato pancakes. They're very easy to make, and they're fun to make. So here goes. I peeled some potatoes, and I'm going to grate them now on an old-fashioned grater, the small part of the grater. And I have to go through a lot of potatoes with them grated. Plus, I have 2 onions.
Hi, Grandma.
Hi,
What are you cooking?
I'm making potato pancakes, and I'm grating the potatoes.
Oh, boy.
There's quite a few to grate, and then I have to grate onions as I go along.
So there's 5 of us for dinner tonight, so how many potatoes do you think are in here?
I would say that I would
Let's see.
count
Yep,
on,
that was half of one.
no, yeah, this
So that's
is
one.
half of one.
2.
Maybe 1.5 per person.
Per person?
1.5 per person.
Yeah, but Kevin probably needs 2.5
Probably at least.
at least.
And so for 1.5 potatoes, how many onions?
About
Like if
2.5.
you were making these for yourself at home,
Okay.
how many potatoes would you use? For
yourself.
yourself.
For yourself, I think
Oh,
you
for
said.
myself.
I thought you said 6. You were telling me. Is
Yeah,
that right?
6 potatoes and how many onions?
1
One good sized one.
One good
but
size.
Also grated.
grated. Okay. Okay.
When you go through picking up these potatoes.
Yeah. That's a lot of grating. Isn't your hand sore?
Well, if you want
It's worth it though, right?
potato pancakes, you gotta grate them.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know.
Okay.
So let's keep going.
Yeah. Keep going until you grate this down to a certain degree. And then
Now-
if you want to change the grating a little bit, I just pick up an onion.
Oh, and so something different to look at?
Yeah, right.
Well,
Now, Grandma, where'd you learn how to make these?
My mother taught me. My mother was from Poland,
Look at the camera.
and we all liked potato pancakes, at least once a week.
wow. Probably on Friday because
That's right.
this is a Friday thing with no meat. Yeah.
Now, what
And
was
then-
your mom's name?
My mother's name was Helen also. And
And what was your dad's name?
my dad's name was Walter.
And your brothers and sister?
My brother's name was Edmund. My sister's name was Patty.
Yeah.
And
No,
when you get tired of grating the potato, kind of put it back in the water and grab an onion to sort of change the motif. Okay? This gets tiresome.
Should we help
Oh
you, Mom?
my God.
I don't know if I have another grater.
Or just let Grandma
Have a break.
have a break and you take over, Lauren.
Okay,
See if you can do it as well as she can.
and then I drop this back in,
Oh,
and then I pick up another potato
okay.
to
So
sort of,
let
Want me to do it?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
just try it.
So,
It's not a bad job.
Grandma, how do you eat, what would you put on these?
When they're all fried.
Well, when they're all fried, you either put maybe a half teaspoon or less of granulated sugar, and you sprinkle them on the pancake, or you can eat them with applesauce. I prefer the sugar, either or.
Or what about even sour cream?
Oh yes, and then you can also use sour cream, but just maybe a half teaspoon of sour cream on top of each pancake as you eat them.
How did your mom eat them?
My mother ate them plain. She didn't like the sugar, nor did she like the sour cream.
how do you, after this is all grated, then what do you put in them?
After all the potatoes are grated.
Well, we'll be doing that though in a few minutes.
Oh, okay.
What?
You don't have to worry about it. We can talk about that when we're done.
When we're at that
Okay,
point.
okay. So we're in the grating.
Yeah, and it seems like it's gonna be another hour before we're done with
Yeah,
this.
it's a job,
Yeah, it takes a long
But-
time.
but it's worth it. They're delicious after they're fried. So you want to get to a certain point to stop, and should we just mix a batch and leave some of the...
Oh, no, I
Okay.
think we should just
Do-
grate
just
it
grate
all.
Okay. So Barbara, you want to take over
No,
when she gets
because,
tired?
no, I
Okay.
I don't like the grating part of it.
Yeah. Well, it's not too bad.
Taking drink orders.
Oh, and see, Kevin's taking drink orders.
And we have to
Now,
grate.
Grandma
This
likes
is-
a rum and diet coke,
Oh.
right?
This is the boring part.
I'll have
It's the
one.
same
I'll
thing
have
over.
two.
You have to keep grating
I'll take
until
some.
you get grate all the potatoes.
Have it
and
on
the
my side
onion.
this.
Okay.
Cream rum.
Oh, what are you having?
It's a surprise.
Well, I'll have a two-pack.
Are you getting tired?
If it's not too
I can
sweet.
take over now.
So you'll need to
For a minute.
Okay.
I want a diet of whatever she said. The diet version.
And then every so often, you just take your hand and remove all of the potato that you have been grating. Here's another potato. And I have, as I said, I have sliced them in half because they're easier to handle. So here we go again with the grating thing.
Here we go again.
But it's not too bad. Once you get the trend of it, it's not too bad. Then I have two wonderful helpers. When I get tired, they take over.
I haven't had my turn yet.
Okay. Your turn is coming.
Okay.
Okay.
After you finish that one, I'll try to get another.
And your hand will get a little bit sore, but when you taste these, it's worth the effort. Okay, Barbara. You're
Well, are
next.
you done with that one?
Almost. And as you go along, you try to grate a potato or two, and then grab one of those onions to sort of have the,
Well,
Right.
we're making potato pancakes for 5. And there's really not that much onion in there. There's just like a medium and a half onion. A medium
well,
onion
you don't want
and
to
a half.
make them any stronger than that.
No.
So, and if you like it really oniony, that's up to
Yeah,
you.
well, yeah, you just adjust it according
And
to.
then you don't have to grate it all the way to the end because,
Then you hurt your finger. You want me to do the next one?
yeah, okay.
Okay,
My other
Rest your
daughter will
hand.
take over.
Yeah, well, I.
So Mom, tell us about when Grandma used to make pancakes for you and Aunt Kathy when you were little.
Well, we used to
Why don't we
have
eat it?
these. Here comes,
Here's one of my customers.
Is it ready yet?
No, it's not ready yet.
What stinks?
the onion.
It stinks now, but it won't later.
Mom,
We used to have these typically on a Friday because we didn't eat meat back so during those years.
so what years were those, Mom?
When I was growing up.
Which is when?
Oh. Well,
This is a family video, it's okay.
yeah. Well.
In 1940s and 50s.
In the 40s I was a baby, so it was in the late 50s and the 60s. And of course, Kathleen is missing, and that's very, well, I mean, she's still with us. She's back
Just
home.
not here.
She's just not here today. What? Oh, she's just not here today. But she loved, she likes these too.
Okay, now you
But this
grate it.
this grating business, I don't really especially like it.
Did Grandpa like potato pancakes?
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Yes, he liked them too. There's nobody in our family that
disliked them.
said, no, I don't really care for those.
What would Grandpa put on them?
He would just
Grandpa?
eat them plain, just
Didn't
plain.
Grandpa eat his with a little bit of
Sometimes
sugar?
maybe he
No?
didn't like them with sugar.
No.
But he would take a dollop of sour
Sour
cream, but not too much. He liked, in other words, he even liked them on the thicker side. If I knew I was frying some for him, I would put a little bit more of the potato mixture.
So Grandma, would you ever serve these as like a side, like hash browns, or is this definitely a main course?
This is the main course in the Polish family.
Yeah.
Now, what's the name for them in Polish? How would you say it?
Let me see now.
Are they potato lat?
No. It's just collecting. Kartoflane Placki is the name of this pancake. And it's hard to pronounce, but it certainly is good to eat.
So Grandma, now how do you pronounce your name in Polish?
Halina,
Halina, how would you say Kazera?
Kochara,
Chata. Hail.
C-Z-A-R-A.
my
Charlie
goodness,
wants
we have-
some.
Oh, there's Charlie and Rube. Rube's down there.
Hi, Ruby.
Come here, Ruby.
Hi,
Up,
Rube. Say hi.
Rube, up. Up, Rube, up. Up, come on, up, come here.
We have my two favorite dogs here.
Your great-grandchildren.
My
Great granddaughter.
Yeah, right.
Grandma, how would you say your maiden name in Polish?
Zakobielski was my maiden name. It was really a long one, 19 letters.
19 letters? I thought it was 13. Spell it for the camera.
Zakobielski. Zakobielski.
And so, how old were you when you changed your name from Helena to Helen?
Oh, let me see. I think I was probably 20 years old.
And your mom's first name was Helen, right?
That's right.
Do you think you would have done that? What were you? Was your mom still living when you changed your name?
Yes.
Was that odd that you were both Helen?
It was even odd to me that my mother named me Helen, but that's,
Well, she didn't name you Helen. She named you Helena.
yeah, right, Helena. But it's a derivative of Helen.
Yeah. Well, you're a derivative of her.
Yeah, right. That's about it. Oh,
Boy,
okay.
I'm on my third potato here.
I know,
And,
and there's still more to.
there's still a lot more to
yeah.
breakfast.
Ladies, try your drinks.
Oh, yes. Here we go.
Is this my favorite?
A toast to.
Two potato pancakes.
Oh. Yeah, that's my favorite.
That's Bailey's.
No, it's not.
Wait, isn't?
Kevin, what exactly are we drinking?
Rum green.
From where?
Rum cream. Oh, from St. Thomas.
Cruisin'.
Oh, I'll cruise to that, Mom.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, wow.
I hope these pancakes get done.
I'm gonna take us half a bottle of, you know what, I think it's Lauren's turn to start grating. What do you think, Mom? You think it's Lauren's? Oh, there's the bottle.
Are we pausing for a commercial?
Kevin's gonna get into this video too.
Anybody need any more?
Huh?
Need any more?
Kevin, there's Kevin. My favorite son-in-law.
Yeah.
Your only.
Am I one and only?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My grandson,
You're only.
my only. And Lauren, you want to take over?
Okay.
Okay. When I get this down to, and it's almost there,
And just don't grate to the very,
no.
because you can get your finger caught in it.
This chicken's gonna be done in a minute.
Oh my goodness.
My other.
Well, why don't you take care of the chicken when it goes off? Oh. Lauren is making something from Eating Well, a chicken divine, and so I don't know. She and Kevin are gonna have that tomorrow.
That's good.
So
That's good
we're
enough.
done. Okay.
And then,
Well, I'll start Lauren's.
oh, there's a little bit
What?
more potatoes. I thought you were grating the onion,
No.
so you can grate it down from you.
Almost nothing.
Yeah, and then maybe I'll take over because.
Well,
you know,
no,
that's-
Lauren's coming.
oh,
Okay.
Okay. Lauren's
You've
at
never
war
grated
now.
this, have you? You never grated potatoes? Oh, you have? Oh, okay.
Okay.
Now this is my granddaughter.
I've been on the show already.
Oh, okay.
And what would you like to say about Lauren, Mom?
She's a very fine young cook. She's just been married a little while. And I'm really proud of her. And every time I cook something that she eats, and it's Polish, she absolutely gets her little notebook out and I have to tell her how to make it.
Yep.
And her husband,
We'll eat it all.
yeah, he's a good eater and he's a, what nationality?
Lithuanian.
He's Lithuanian,
Well,
which is,
that's his main, but he's English, Dutch, French,
yeah,
a little bit Polish.
yeah. And,
Look at the camera, Mom.
yeah, okay, so my granddaughter is grating the potatoes and they're kind of diminishing, but there's quite a few there. You know, when you start putting the flour in and everything, it becomes another job. But it's, you know, what you're looking forward to because they're delicious. So when you get tired, I'll take over.
Okay.
Okay? There's 1, 2, 3, yeah, there's probably 6 more potatoes that have to be grated. And I'm glad I got these 2 helpers because Grandma is getting old.
How old are you, Grandma?
I'm 90, I just turned 91 years old, and I feel pretty good.
And what did we tell you? Where are we taking you when you turn 95?
Anywhere you want to go.
Anywhere you want to go. And where did you say you wanted to go?
Aruba.
Aruba.
But you're gonna wear a sundress, right?
So I might just change Aruba to Poland.
There you go.
Outside was
Ruby.
My gosh.
Ruby, it's okay,
no,
Ro.
no.
A lot of people do that around here.
Why?
Getting tired.
No, not yet. Ruby Sue.
Ruby Sue, it's okay, Ro.
This is my granddaughter, Lauren,
And who am I?
and this is my daughter, Barbara. I can take over now.
I
I'm on
have one more left.
vim and vigor. It won't be long now before we start the flour situation.
I want to grab the flour.
Okay. Where's the flour?
In the
Oh,
pantry.
in the
And these
pantry?
things, we're not gonna use these onions here because we've got enough onion.
Is
This
the
is
flour
too hard
here,
to
Lauren?
handle.
Up here?
And there's some in the bag. Use the bag up. There's red and white.
Where?
We're
It's red and
making
white.
potato pancakes. And these potato pancakes, the recipe is of Polish descent. And I've been making them for many, many years.
How old were you? Did you used to help your mom cook?
Yes. Every time my mother would make either soup or gułąbki or potato pancakes, I was right there to help her. or she would say, no, you don't do it that way, you do it this way, so.
What are some of the other things? So you said gołąbki, she'd make a lot of soups. What else was she, like Polish stuff would she make?
Well, stews and stuff, stewed chicken and
Baby chicken.
city chicken, right?
Did she made her own pierogies, right?
Oh, yes, my mother was very good at making pierogi, but I failed in that
But you make good sauerkraut.
phase.
Oh yeah, your sauerkraut.
And then sauerkraut, that's another thing. I mean, it's just, everybody makes sauerkraut a different way.
And yours is delicious.
Well,
Oh yes, Lauren has the recipe for that too.
yeah,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
now I'll take over.
Okay. Okay, Grammy's
Okay.
back on.
My name is Helen, and I'm making Polish
Polish
pancakes.
potato pancakes.
Potato pancakes,
Yeah.
and they're called kartoflane, kartoflane. Oh my gosh, I forgot the word. Kartoflane. Well, anyway, they're potato pancake. The grating is the biggest job here, but I hope they turn out good, because if they turn out well, you're gonna really eat these once a week at least. Hopefully. And then when I get to a certain, when the potato gets small, you can just turn to one of the onions and start grating the onion, because the onion is harder to grate than the potato. So
Easier, isn't it?
What?
Isn't the onion easier to
No,
grate?
because it falls apart
Oh,
and it's hard
oh.
to handle.
Oh.
So I just try to get through the onion business so that I know that I won't have pieces of onion in there, because that's forbidden. Okay, I'll take an onion now.
Grandma.
And then you grate it every which way, whichever way is easier for you. And it's kind of hard to handle, because the onion wants to fall apart. So you have to hang on to it a certain way, and you'll learn the hard way, but it's worth it. So I'm grating half of an onion, and of course you get to a certain point where you have to stop and then turn it another way, so that you don't waste half of the onion, because it wants to fall apart. So, and I'm doing pretty good, because these onions they're not loose, they're pretty solid. And then when you figure, well, I don't want to grate part of my fingers, so when I get to a certain point and I figure that it's going to be a little bit of a hardship, I just throw it away. And then I just go to another potato that has been sliced in half, because it was rather large, and if you didn't slice it in half, it would be hard to handle. So as you go through, you get better at it. Okay. We're not too far from stopping and putting the flour in, which is the next step. And I'm glad I've got my two offspring here.
Well,
They can help me.
Kathleen's not here though.
Yeah,
But I'm
I mean, yeah, well, yes.
I have another daughter that couldn't make it here, but she also makes these. As I said before, they both like potato pancakes. And I'm going to repeat it. It's kartoflane, Cataflana. I forget the name.
What is cataflana? Is that potato?
Potato, yeah.
And then you don't remember how to say pancake in Polish?
Pancake. Cataflana. I'll think of it.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm really going to town here.
Boy,
Because as you're grating, the potato sort of turns a funny color, but that doesn't mean a thing. It's still...
Show us your bowl.
Oh,
Tilt it up.
when you get to, yeah, tilt it to the camera
Yeah,
and
okay.
show the camera what it looks like.
well, you can't see it because...
Well,
Tilt it up.
Tilt it toward the camera.
Yeah,
Can you?
see the brown? It's
See?
a kind of a rusty color, which
As
is...
it sits.
Yeah, if it sits, so you have to hurry up and get this grating done, because I don't like the looks of that. But it's not that it's any serious problem, it's just that
It doesn't affect the taste,
it
does it?
doesn't affect the taste at all. So here we go. I've got 3 more potatoes to do, plus, no, I'm not gonna use that little bit of onion.
So the onion is all grated?
Yeah. These are potato pancakes. And they're very, very good. They're good for you. They are fried, but you kind of try to skip on the
Oil.
oil. 'Cause you don't want them floating in the oil.
Well, what do you fry them in?
You fry them in oil.
Like a canola oil?
You get a big tablespoon, and after this is mixed with flour, then you probably put in about a big tablespoon plus a half into a frying pan.
Do you
which
add any
has-
eggs? Do you add any eggs?
Well, we're gonna be getting to that.
Oh, that's right, okay.
and, let me see. This is,
Do you want me to help you, Mom? I'll
yeah,
use
why
your
don't you
hand?
just take,
Okay, I'll take
Over
over
now.
for a little bit.
my daughter is gonna help me here. Because it gets to be a little bit, you get to feel your,
Get a kink in your hand.
right, you get a kick in your hand, right?
Well, we are making a lot today because there's 5 of us, and Kevin is a big eater, so it's like we're making it for 7, really. Well, I shouldn't say that, Kevin doesn't eat that much.
He's out of the water, it
This is a nice grater.
is. And then you can grab these 2 and sort of,
Do some more.
yeah. And I'm gonna throw this out. We're making Polish potato pancakes, and they are fried eventually, and they're delicious. And if you try the recipe, you will like it. And it's a little bit involved, but if you want to try something delicious, try them.
You make these for yourself for lunch, don't you, sometimes?
Oh yeah, maybe every other week I will make myself some. And then if you have maybe 6 or 8, you figure I can't throw this away. They are reheatable, and I found that if I put a little bit of oil in a fry pan, just a little bit, and throw these pancakes from yesterday, just to heat them, they're delicious.
Oh, I think we're done grating.
Here's
Oh,
another
one more?
Yeah,
Oh,
one
okay.
more. Okay.
Okay, well, we'll be back in a few minutes frying our potatoes.
My name is Helen, and I'm making potato pancakes. And I've grated all of the potatoes, plus 2 onions, which is really quite a big recipe. And then I'm going to break two eggs into this into this
It's a
concoction.
pretty big recipe. It's gonna serve about, well, there's 5 of us, but, you know, we've got 2 big eaters here, so we're making a lot.
Just throw in 2 whole eggs.
Just 2 for all of that?
What?
Only 2 for all of that?
I think so. And mix it. Put salt in.
We need salt. Do you have salt there, Mom?
No, it's above the stove.
Okay.
And I would say about maybe a teaspoon of salt. There's quite a bit of potato here, grated potato. So where's the salt?
The salt's by the stove, Mom.
It's above the stove. Above, no, in the cabinets, Grandma.
In the cabinet?
Left, yep. No, above it, yeah.
Damn. This is so
I'm back. I'm going to put, well, a healthy teaspoon of salt. And because I'm making a big quantity, I'm gonna do it twice. So it's 2,
2 teaspoons? Well,
Yeah.
Well, be careful with the can.
yeah, okay, that's it. And you put the salt in, plus don't forget the 2 eggs. And you just mix this concoction, and it looks pretty good. Make sure that you mix it real good so you don't find a yolk not being used up and fall into the bottom of the utensil here. So we're ready for frying, which is I just take oil and pour some into a pan, into a fry pan, and not too much oil, just so you can cover the bottom, and then as you put the grated potato into the fry pan, you make them as large as you want. So I usually use a tablespoon, and then I kind of spread it into the fry pan. And if I feel that I want them a little bit larger, then I just throw more grated potato into the fry pan.
Okay, well
It
hold that,
works.
we can just hold that thought, we'll move over to the stove.
What?
We're gonna move over to the stove, hold that thought.
Table.
Hello, my name is Helen Kazara, and I'm in the making potato pancakes, which is a Polish, it's a Polish recipe, very delicious. And I have made the mixture, and I'm going to fry them now.
Hold on. Dad, put him outside.
Ruby.
And these potato pancakes are made, of course, with grated potato and the grated onion. And I added 2 eggs, depending on the quantity that you make, and flour and salt. Is that all?
I think so.
You forgot, did you say the date, what date it is today?
What's the date today, Grandma?
April 30th.
Today is April the 30th,
What year? 2006.
2006. And I've got a whole batch of potato pancake
Mixture.
mixture that I'm going to fry in as little oil as you possibly can because we don't want anything greasy. And you just brown them on both sides, and they're delicious.
Okay,
And-
well let's
and-
put the
and
oil
I,
in.
And I hope that you enjoy them. Did you put oil?
There's no oil in there yet, Grandma,
There's
no.
no oil in there?
But they're heating up, the pans are hot.
So can I add the oil now?
Yeah.
Maybe I should just make one. To see how it turn out.
Well, both pans are on, Grandma. Grandma, push that pan towards you more. The square one.
Mhm.
Yeah. There you go.
Where does this cutting board go?
I am making potato pancakes. The grated potatoes and the grated onion and the eggs and the flour are all mixed. And I'm in the process of frying them at this point. And I have about 2 tablespoons of oil in each frying pan, and I'm heating that to a very hot point. And of course, if it starts blustering or something, you just have to take it easy. So you take maybe a tablespoon of this mixture that's been grated and mixed with flour. And I'm going to try one with a big tablespoon to see how big a potato pancake I'm going to make.
You could turn that down, Grandma.
What?
You could turn it down. The temperature.
Yeah.
Here, let me help you. What kind of temperature do you want it on? Medium, lowish, medium?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
And then would that burn it?
Here.
I don't think so. Yeah, that's okay. So it's still too hot.
Well, it'll cool off.
You pull the other one out.
Yeah.
Boy, it smells good.
Smell like potatoes, that's for sure. Oh boy.
They're all down low, Grandma.
I'm gonna take them off the heat for a minute.
No, they're perfect. Yeah, I have to do this. The first one's perfect.
Mom, do you want to get Grandma a plate to put them on as they cook?
Okay.
So how do you know when they're ready to be turned, Grandma? Just when they're
Well,
solid enough?
You flip one, and if it's brown on one side, of course the other side is not brown, but if it's brown on one side, just flip it on the other side, and if it curls, just sort of uncurl it.
Here you are, Master Chef.
Oh, boy.
Well, I'll put it on this side. Oh boy, do those look good. Wow.
I hope they are good.
Should I call the boys?
Now, I think we should cook them a plate of them and then.
Yeah.
Okay.
This can go. The first batch usually gives you a little bit hard time, but gosh. Okay.
You need some help, Mom?
I need some oil here.
Do you want me to pour it? Huh?
Yeah, pour it as I'm
Okay.
turning them because,
Okay. Where's the
Okay.
oil? Oh,
and then I turn these. See, these need more oil.
why's it turn on?
See, they're not very nice.
That's all right.
See, brown.
Well, the temperature was turned down. Do you want them hot, the pan hotter?
Well, yeah, maybe a little bit.
Okay, I'll turn it up to 5.
I'm glad that the guys are going to eat these broken up ones because
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You can put
see, I wanted this brown.
yeah. I turned the pan up a
See, or this one, see, that's
Yeah.
what I like.
little.
And I could put 5 in, so next
Yeah.
time I'm going to put 5 in. Yeah, I still don't like this.
Okay, well, let them cook a little longer, I guess, maybe. Okay, you want to take, are those other ones done?
Maybe a couple of them are. This one is ready. And this one is ready.
Plates right there, Mom.
Oh. I hope they don't look, they're not raw tasting.
Okay, go ahead and here, I'll put some more oil in this.
Yeah, right.
And go ahead and put some more batter in there. Ooh. Okay.
Sloppy looking.
Maybe
Maybe
not.
I'm putting too much.
No, I think they look fine. Okay, if you want me to take this last one out?
Yeah, I think, see how, yeah, that's good. Kind of broken up, but that.
These are getting nice and brown on the other side now. See, are these brown enough, Mom? Look.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me,
And then put a little bit more oil in there.
okay. Boy, my mouth is watering.
No, I wish they were more shapely.
No. You know, there's oil in this corner. It keeps, yeah. Okay. There you go.
I'm going to start from the center. big pan, so
One in each corner.
I can line them up here.
Here, here, and here.
You wanna?
Check those other ones. These aren't, no. These
No?
aren't, I'm gonna turn this up to 5 now.
See, they really need 5 in per, you know.
Well, it depends on how big your pan is.
Oh, this one's got 6.
This, yeah. Okay. So, you watch that one. That one isn't ready yet.
Yeah. Are the guys eating them?
No. They're right here.
Oh.
Charlie and Ruby, it's okay. Boy, everybody did, well, Lauren disappeared. I wonder where she went. Okay.
Turning it out better.
Oh, those look delicious.
Let's see how.
Try one? Look at
Yeah.
the camera, Mom. 2 potato pancakes.
They're good.
Mmm. They're delicious.
You can give that.
These, what do you think? I'm getting hungry.
They're good tasting.
Just finish this piece off here. Oh,
Oh, look at this one, I messed it up.
yeah.
It's
That's all
hard.
right.
It's hard to flip them, especially if you do it too early.
Tell the camera that. Tell the camera what you just said. Don't flip them too early.
Hello. I'm making potato pancakes, and I'm in the frying stage right now. And a word of warning, don't flip them too soon. Brown them on one side, and then flip one to see how brown it is. And if it isn't brown enough, flip it back. And they're delicious.
And because if you flip them too soon, what happens, Mom?
Because if you flip them too soon, they break sometimes, and then you have to kind of reshape it again and refry it.
Can we eat what we have now?
Yeah.
No, I think we should finish making them so that we can just sit down and eat dinner.
But I mean, this side is not brown. This side worries me.
Well, then turn your temperature up a little, Mom.
That's
Yeah.
I haven't made these in a long time, so. This is this one, Barb?
What?
This one is, when you turn it up,
It says back. That's your back of the
rear.
rear, right.
And I need it a little bit higher.
So a higher number. You need some help over there, Mom?
Well, this turning it just came in the arts. Am I doing the right thing here, Barbara?
Here.
I picked it up to 7?
Yes,
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's higher, right?
yes.
And this is
at
on.
5. That,
Oh,
we want just the rear on. And it's on 7, it's hotter.
and this is,
I turned it up to almost 6,
oh, okay.
because, well, we'll see.
See, this one is good. Oh, this is good.
Okay.
And most people like the brown, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I should turn this up to 7 too. Okay.
I think the guys can take these, you know.
Well, Lauren wants us to fry, or you to fry all of them.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, go ahead. Are those done? I think those are done,
Yeah, they
right?
are done.
Okay, put them on the platter. Frying pan just needed to be hot. Okay, so here's some more oil, and we'll get the next batch going. You can just watch that frying pan, I'll watch this one.
Okay.
That one's slippery.
Yeah, I know. Whoop.
You get it? Put more in there now.
You put the oil in
Yes,
there?
I did.
Did you swish it?
Well,
Oh,
this griddle cooks differently than that frying pan. I'm getting hungry. Is that too hot?
yeah,
That looks like it's too hot.
yeah, yeah. Yes. I know the stove, you know,
Yeah.
and I'm not making it too sweet. Yeah, it's really hot.
Turn it down. Here. Get it off the flame for a minute. Are you getting splattered?
Yeah, I felt it on my hands. I didn't even, you know, just do this, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is the hardest part. Because anybody can mix a bag, but you know, you need to flip it.
I think these are done.
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah, they're brown and that one is brown more. Yeah, that's good.
Let's get these babies done. I'm hungry. Charlie, it's okay, Charlie.
Not enough oil or what? but most people like the dark version as opposed to the light version. As far as, you know.
Yeah, they should be brown. Laura, you wanna kind of help out over here? Here, take over.
Poor thing is really hard. I mean, unless you're lucky, you get
Here, Grandma.
yeah, you get the oil just so. Bigger and look. See, they don't look nice.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, we already shared one.
And it was good.
Pushing it up a little bit more, Grandma?
I don't have to play around with it, you know? Maybe put this frying pan here.
No, because that burner's bigger back there.
It's bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's good.
A little bit more oil.
Yeah.
Mom, you wanna sit down now and let Lauren and I finish?
You know, I'm having trouble working them.
Ooh, that's too big.
Yeah.
Well, what are you gonna do?
I know.
Yeah.
It's like I say, I haven't made these in years.
Oh, you make this every, Grandma, I thought you make them all the time for yourself at home. You mean not as big of a batch, you mean?
Huh?
You make this for yourself at home, I thought you said.
Well, once in a while, but not very often. Sometimes I say, yeah, make yourself a batch, and then I take my money. They don't look nice.
They do.
I used to make them real nice, real uniform.
Oh, it doesn't matter what they look like, it matters what they taste like. That's on video. Want some of your drink, Grandma?
No, I better not. You guys start eating.
No, we're gonna just, we want to sit down and eat dinner together.
That one's bigger, right?
Yeah. The burner.
Yeah. See how the potatoes, the discolored, and that doesn't mean a thing. I don't know what it is. It's not, it tastes good. Lauren's got a... Look how, yeah, I don't know how. Tablespoon. Big. Boy, that is too much, Lauren. Darn it. Yeah, I don't know how to...
But they're fine. They're more crispy and fried that way.
I don't want to be burned.
They're not gonna be burned.
Oh my God. That to me looks like it's too hot, but then that's no good either. You know? I'm dying for one. See that? Maybe the potatoes, wrong potatoes or something? Because it's real soft, you know? And it's brown. Uh-huh. What I put in there was good. It's good tasting. It's a good thing. It's driving me nuts. Careful, I got to do work.
How's it going in here?
Good.
Are we almost done?
No, there's quite a bit in there. Unless we can eat,
Yeah.
you want to eat these, and we'll
Yeah, I
leave
think-
this because
And then we'll fry them after we eat them. We're all
Exactly.
starved.
yeah.
It's almost 8:30 and we haven't had dinner yet.
It's 8:30.
Yeah, 8:22.
Oh my God.
So we'll stop and eat these.
Yeah, can we-
So call,
This is Helen with her pancakes, and I just fried them, and we tasted a couple, and they're delicious.
and here we go.
Whose opinion are they're delicious?
Well,
Helen's opinion
I want to
yeah,
make an opinion of that.
Helen's opinion.
Here,
Well,
Dave, will you pass the applesauce?
would take two because
Okay.
you're not going to stop at one.
yeah, okay. And, here, we'll
And
get
these are
some for
served.
Ken.
These are served with applesauce or
Here's Ken's
Here,
dish.
get
sour
some from my dad.
cream, however you like.
Okay.
What if I don't like them?
Here, I should take one.
Well, then you
You
don't get
eat
any,
them. Eat them anyway.
eat them anyway, is right.
So pass the sugar.
Oh, well, what about for Kevin's dish?
Well, he'll join us in a minute here.
Okay.
Grandma, so
What?
just. Pass the sugar. Dave, you're not supposed to eat them yet. Put your sugar on.
Okay.
I'm gonna pass, I don't want any
Okay.
sugar.
Well, here, I'll put a little.
Okay,
bit
so
on.
just hold
Everybody-
on to the dish.
Okay.
Okay, and then,
Here,
You
Mom,
can
we gotta
eat-
get it. We gotta
You
get our
can
bites
either
ready.
eat them with applesauce, or you can have a salad with them,
okay, get your bite
or
ready.
just plain old sugar.
I want to eat it already. Come on.
Okay.
Okay, wait, hold
Wait,
on.
hold on.
We gotta
Wait for
get
Laura.
my bite.
These young
Okay,
people
look at
here
the
are
camera.
very
Okay,
hungry,
Look at the
so
camera.
they're very hungry, so I'm just going to,
Wait,
What?
hold on. Look, Kevin's gonna take our picture.
Hang on.
All right.
Okay.
okay.
Oh.
Jeez.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm
That was